This is the Pilbara, a vast, arid region in Western Australia. It's hot, dusty, a long way from anywhere. But if you're looking for iron ore, it's just the kind of place you want to be. Iron is what turns the wind-blown sand red. It's the reason that the Fortescue Metals Group is here. FMG is a major player in the Australian mining industry, and they're opening up a new operation here in the Pilbara. The Solomon mine will ultimately produce 60 million metric tons of high-grade iron ore every year. Of course, production like that takes some serious equipment, like these Cat 793F haul trucks. They're massive, surprisingly efficient, and just what you'd expect to see on an operation like this. But look a little closer, and you'll see that something is missing. There are no operators in these trucks. They're working autonomously. Taking advantage of onboard intelligence and advanced guidance systems, the Cat 793F CMD for command can do it all. Maneuver through traffic, back into loading points, navigate to dump sites, even stop for fuel and service. Autonomous haulage has long been a mining industry dream. After decades of development and years of intensive testing, the good folks at Caterpillar have turned that dream into reality, with command for hauling.
Well, Solomon, I guess, is it's a greenfields mine, so it started from nothing. So we had a really good opportunity to leverage technology, and we saw the autonomous haulage solution as one of those technologies we wanted to leverage off. We committed to 6 trucks initially, which is really a fleet that would enable an excavator to operate. So we're looking to capitalise on that opportunity and continue to drive the autonomous solution across the site.
There was always a lot of people worried about the trucks the trucks deviating off their path and hitting one of the crusher walls, but the spot points that the trucks pull up to are precise to the centimetre, and they always go back to the exact same spot at the same time.
Good mining is about the consistency that happens shift after shift, day after day, hour after hour. And that's one of the big benefits of command for hauling, is we're constantly just moving along at a steady pace.
It's not about, well, can we do it? It's more about how can we do more, how can we go faster. We want to get that safety benefit, we want to get that production and consistency benefit.
I guess there's no real way of measuring, or there's certainly no data available to us to see what everyone else is up to, and I think what sort of distinguishes us, from what I understand, really is our unique relationship. 2 companies coming together to really want to achieve the ultimate success here at Solomon.
The benefits of autonomous haulage are impressive, and so are the technologies that make it possible. From initial trials conducted for the U.S. military's DARPA competition to extensive field testing at Caterpillar Proving Grounds and on a working mine site, Caterpillar has gone to historic lengths to make sure those technologies are ready for action on any mine site, anywhere in the world.
The most complex thing about the mine site is that it's not well defined. Every mine is different, and every miner mines differently. So the truck needs to be able to adapt to all those different situations and work in those situations.
We went out to set out to deploy the system and show people that it works in the real world, works with a real mining company. Kind of bringing it all together and taking it out to the world was really important next step.
We're looking at a system level performance. We're out here so that we can make sure that the system as a whole is safe, to make sure that the system as a whole is productive, and to make sure that we can integrate all of our technologies in one single site to move material productively.
We're not just taking the driver out of the vehicle, we're orchestrating the entire workflow. It's not just an autonomous truck going from point A to point B. We are automating the haul cycle.
This is a complex piece of equipment, but once set up, once the system is actually configured, it just does what it's supposed to do all the time.
Today, Cat 793F CMD haul trucks are doing exactly what they're supposed to do. They're carrying the load at FMG Solomon Mine safely, reliably, and productively. They're not only proving the value of autonomous haulage, They're also demonstrating the commitment of the people who work to develop, build, and support Cat mining technology, like the Cat Simulator training program that helps mine site personnel get up to speed and quickly get comfortable with autonomous operations.
I'm working with training individuals now going out to the mines that we've deployed to in Western Australia and helping those mines get set up, and also continuing my work with the development teams in terms of the next generation of autonomy.
We were very confident in the capabilities of the Caterpillar people, and I think the Caterpillar people were very confident in our ability to really make this technology work.
We really work very closely with our customers, more close than we ever have before, of understanding their operations, their issues, what do we need to overcome for them, and how do we bring the technology and the people and the processes to bear to help them overcome those issues.
The approach for Caterpillar and going forward, it's one of working closely with the customers, getting absolute alignment on what the business results and goals are that we're setting out to do, then bringing the technology and the process together with the right people, the right balance of people between Caterpillar, the dealer, and the client to be able to achieve this.
All the operators that we have in the autonomous operating zone, you get a consistent piece of feedback, which is, I don't want to go back to operating in the manned environment, I like this.
Now each person out there can generate a lot more, and truly that's the only way you can actually increase your standard of living, is by allowing people that do work to generate more production. And so what Caterpillar is doing is, in fact, improving the standard of living for future generations.
This was never about a test or, let's see how this thing goes for 12 months. This was, really committed to the product and to the technology. So, it's just been a fantastic opportunity to be part of it.
The future of mining has really changed, and it is now really focused on all aspects of technology. And technology is definitely a prereq going forward, in my view, to an efficient operation, which will drive the profitability that these miners need, and we want them to have with our equipment.
It's been a long way from dream to reality for Caterpillar's autonomous haulage system. Today, the future of mining has come to the Solomon Mine, and the journey doesn't end there. Cat Command for Hauling is poised to reshape mining around the world, and the long-term potential for autonomous mining technologies is as wide open as the Pilbara sky.